Rights. Boy, everyone in this country's always running around yammering about their fucking rights. I have a right. You have no right. We have a right. They don't have a right. Folks, I hate to spoil your fun, but there's no such thing as rights, okay? They're imaginary. We made them up, like the boogeyman. The Three Little Pigs, Pinocchio, Mother Goose, shit like that. Rights are an idea. They're just imaginary. They're a cute idea. Cute. But that's all. Cute and fictional. But if you think you do have rights, let me ask you this. Where do they come from? People say, well, they come from God. They're God-given rights. Oh, fuck, here we go again. Here we go again. The God excuse. The last refuge of a man with no answers and no argument. It came from God. Anything we can't describe must have come from God. Personally, folks, I believe that if your rights came from God, he would have given you the right to some food every day, and he would have given you the right to a roof over your head. God would have been looking out for you. God.
Well, man, I'm going to be honest with you. The older I get, you know what I'm saying, the more I read, the more I stand here and actually, like, look at some shit. I'm going to keep this 100 with you. The more I'm standing here and I go, man, George Carlin was really a bag of fucking shit at the end of the day. Like, yo, look, real shit. Yo, fuck George Carlin. I'm going to say, yo, fuck George Carlin, dude. Real shit. Like, yo, Australia literally does not have a Bill of Rights, right? And now we're in a situation where, like, literally governments are trying to, like, just take everything from you. Our government has to work its way around and try some legalese and fucking play trickery and go through all this fuckhead bullshit to try to, like, if they want you to get the jab, they have to stand here and, like, make your job, make sure that you fucking have it. Like, yo, in Australia, literally, right? They're putting motherfuckers on the news who are outside without a mask on. Like, the fucking police are raiding homes because they speak wrong about the motherfucking goddamn coof and shit. You know why? Do you know why? Because Australia doesn't have a Bill of Rights. Australia, you have literally no rights. There is no rights in the Australian fucking Constitution. They have no rights. Not one. They have not a one fucking right. They don't have a right to the freedom of the press. They have no right to the freedom of motherfucking speech. They have no right to the freedom to bear arms. They have no right to fucking their property. They have no right to fucking travel. They have no rights whatsoever codified in their shit. But you remember, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers worship that George Carlin motherfucker. In the end of the day, when we're all under an understanding that we're not going to stand here and allow the government to do whatever it wants. And we go, yo, fuck you. You can't do that shit. And we don't respect their authority when they try to overstep those fucking lines. And we all fight against it. And they know that they're going to have to fight against it. And they don't have enough motherfucking troops to put us down properly. They won't move against us. But in Australia, man, listen, them motherfuckers is living hostages at this point. Hey, George, and maybe those fucking rights that you fucking have from fucking God. You forgot it. I swear to God, like, yo, legitimately, like, go back and listen to his shit now. Like, yo, he was funny when it comes to, like, you know, the fucking retards who flew off the motherfucking roller coaster into the middle of the night, whatever. That was funny. He had a lot of funny bits. But, like, legitimately, his social commentary like stood here and, you know what I mean, destroyed an entire generation of Americans, right? His fucking bullshit ass motherfucking rhetoric that he fucking had was just garbage. 100%. Those rights is what keep us above everybody the fuck else. It is what it is. Yo, look, Tom Peters with Pnoid News. I just wanted to bring y'all this. Australia has no Bill of Rights. Yo, it's not a real place. Australians ain't nothing but Floridians with a motherfucking British accent. Yo, it is what it is. Yo, peace be like one later.